This is a pretty interesting wine, I have to say. So, Grand Maestro Governo 2018. So, Governo is actually the name for the winemaking technique here, and originally started in Tuscany in around the 14th century. And what they do is they take grapes, and the red grapes, typically Sangiovese, because that's the variety of the region, and they ferment them. But a portion of the vineyard, they've taken the grapes and they've dried them. And they used to dry them in the lofts and the attics. And then they would put them into the fermenting vat of grapes when it had almost finished. And especially if the yeast were getting a little tired, we describe it as a sluggish ferment, they're slowing down. So you're adding this whole injection of grapes that are dried with a high level of sugar, and that invigorates the yeast and gets them fermenting again. Also, it gives particular characteristics to the aromatics and the flavor of the wine, gives slightly baked Christmas cake characteristics because of the dried grape component, and it adds richness and complexity and body to the resulting wine. And I mean, this style of technique has also been used in many other regions like Piedmonte, and a little bit in Piedmonte, but Veneto, you got Amarone, which is the most famous. But I have to say, this is just an awesome drinking wine. So it's Sangiovese grapes, a lot of richness and complexity due to the dried component, and a little bit higher alcohol and body. Debatable whether it's super dry or not. I can't actually answer that question, but it gives the illusion of sweetness, but it's very close to dry, or it is dry. But beautiful nose, all about milk chocolate, dark chocolate, hints of Christmas cake, really dark blueberries, blackberries, mulberries, a complexity of fruit. Rich chocolate, hints of caramel, toasty vanilla, soft tannin surprisingly, but they build more and more because Sangiovese is a very tannic variety. And then the acid comes through, typical to the variety as well, high acid variety, and it gives freshness and cleansingness to the palate. Awesome barbecue wine. It's delicious. Imagine beef cheeks, slow roasted, or spicy pork ribs. Amazing.